these three things got covered during that game. First things first, LSU, the leaders and the coaches, help those guys control the controllables. They help them control what they can do. They help them control, hey, these are the adjustments we can make, these are the plays we can call, these are the routes we can run, based off what they're giving us. The second thing they help them do, they help them minimize the variables. It was all these variables with 3 guys being down linemen, 1 guy behind them, and then the other 7 guys behind them. They weren't sure they was blitzing, running zone, running man. So what they told them was, look, if number 11 is coming, the middle of the field is going to be open. Joe, run. If number 7 is by, 47 is by itself, whoever he's guarding, throw it at him. He can't guard him. When 47 and 11 both come, throw it at number 8. They minimized the variables and told them what they needed to do. And then lastly, they had them take massive action. Clemson took action by moving their cheese and giving them that 3-1-7 defense. But LSU took massive action by making the adjustments that was needed during that game time, moving of the cheese to make this thing run. So, as a leader, being in leadership, you can talk the talk, but sometimes you gotta walk the walk. So what I'm telling you guys, with the changes that's going on, with the growth that's going on, don't expect these team members and players to know the adjustments that need to be made. You've been there before. You've jumped ship to ship before and thinking the grass was green on the other side before, and you realized that it wasn't. So what you have to do as a leader, you got to walk the walk for it. Saying, hey, all right, the comp plan may have changed, but if you do this many more back ends, it's going to get you that same tier that you was at last time. Or hey, don't worry about the packages. You can pad your deal this much, and this much, and it's going to still get you that same deal level that you was getting last time. Or you might say, hey, you know what? I know you don't like the changes over here, but if you pitch this particular product right here, it's going to raise your APT, which is going to help you get to where you wanted to get to last time. So from a leadership perspective, you got to help them control those controllables. Because there are a lot of things that they can't control that they might not necessarily think about. You got to help them minimize those variables. And minimizing the variables could be different because each and every person got a different variable every single day. And then lastly, you got to help them take massive action by giving them the blueprint and the game plan to go ahead and execute. Because you've been there before. But this is what I realized from the LSU game. If the leaders lead like they've been there before, the players will follow like they've been there before.